get to his feet and play the ball to Roby again. Here comes Thompson. Taylor, of course, is another ex-Catalan. He's a forward. 48 tries in 81 for the Dragons, 2 years. That's good hands. Makinson with the dab through, looking for Lomax. Lomax touches down. I think there might be a question handed up here to video referee Ben Thaler to see whether he's on or offside here. And the
don't come at me waving your hands out, please. Let me just hear it. Yeah, well, don't do that. Leave it to me.
A reference upstairs, and Robert Hicks obliges. But they do have a try on the field, so they believe that Lomax was not offside. Let's have a look, Stuart.
Well, that's the only question, and you can see clearly there that he's got both feet behind the ball. You know, it certainly looked like Lomax knew what he was doing in support, but he's onside there. They'll check the grounding just as part of the sequence. I don't think there's any problem there. Ball's grounded correctly. This will be confirmed.
So Lomax operating at fullback tonight for superstar Ben Barber is going to get the first points of the evening. And the colour turns.
Move, Ben! Hold.
Solid defence, though, from the Dragons. Wilkin back on the inside again to Luke Thompson. That can all in quickly with Casti working overtime in defence. Richardson will hoist the kick out wide to the right-hand side, looking for Makinson. Finding Makinson, clutches it out of the air, plonks it down. Referee Robert Hicks is looking quizzically at his touch judge. Going back upstairs again.
I have a try. Take the onside, please.
And obviously a question has been raised by touch judge on this near side, Stuart, about the onside, offside.
It has, and I think Robert Hicks was quite surprised by that. I don't think, again, there's a problem. There's a good line there. Just play on from here. So we'll just see the catch in the air, which was perfectly clean, and the ball's grounded. Again, this will be confirmed.
Jody Broughton tried absolutely everything. He backed off, he tried to come forward onto the ball, but he's not going to be that man, Tommy Makinson.
See, the referee, Stuart, will get some stick because he's given that upstairs to the video referee to have another look at. But you're right, the call came from this near side of the field, which is about, what, 50, 60 metres away?
It was 70 metres away, wouldn't it? Because the rugby league pitch 68 metres wide.
Those St. Helens posts. Costa once more, short ball. A chance here for Maria. He gets over the line, but he's held up, so they'll go back to the 10.
He attracted some numbers as well then, Maria. There's a bit of space just to the left-hand side of him.
Drinkwater slides the kick in. A chance here for Williami. He scored, I think. Braden Williami, I think he scored. It's all about the grounding.
I'll have a try.
They do have a try on the field.
First, it's not grounded by Saints, and then he actually grounds the ball.
So it's all about the grounding. It looked all right from up here, but we're miles away.
We are, but we've got the technology, so let's use it to get the right decision. First of all, the check on side, but a nice line there in place so we can see that all chasers are on side, and then it's Williami. The question Robert Hicks asked was, did St. Helens manage to ground the ball first? Well, it looks like we've both got a hand on it at the same time, and the other thing that comes in here is if it is a simultaneous grounding, both players at the same time, then the try will stand. Is anybody in possession? Well, I think Williami looks like he's in possession. I think that's good enough. There's nothing there to say that it isn't a try. Nothing to overrule the referee's on-field decision. He's in possession of it, and he's grounded the ball.
Doesn't he do well to catch it with two hands? Well, the pressure from Morgan, but he's still got two hands on that ball for me.
He's certainly got the left hand on it behind, and he's got fingertips on the right.
Ben Thaler's not convinced just yet. Try on the field has been given.
I don't think he loses possession here, Stuart.
I don't think so. I think there's nothing there to suggest that this try shouldn't be awarded. There to overturn the referee's on-field decision. He's awarded the try.
And will Ben Thaler agree with him? And the answer is yes, he will.
It ties our rules, and we're not playing to the rules at present.
Well, he didn't drop that, Phil. He fumbled it.
Well, that's a drop, isn't it? He dropped the ball.
Well, that's a knock on then.
If it goes forward.
Have you been studying the book this week?
I just wish we played to the rules or changed them.
Don't be silly. Here is Morgan Knowles. Well, he's played to the whistle, he's played to the rules, he's played to the crowd, and he's got the 4 points. Morgan Knowles. And Anthony Maria's mistake is punished by Morgan Knowles. Well, much happier here tonight than he was in Perpignan, I'm sure, when he was sent off. He picked up a 4-match ban after that. Here he's got his first try of 2018 as the Welsh international.
Well, just as Catalan Dragons try and eke their way back into this game, they make an early mistake. It's a great line, but you have to say the defenders weren't ready. The defensive line was retreating, unsighted, and that player, who, as you've mentioned, Eddie, received a red card, will want to show his teammates, look, I'm sorry for that.
It's a poor tackle from Tony Ziegler. Tony Ziegler's expecting the ball to go out wide, and that man...
Defensively.
I'm not sure you need to get rid of it. You just need to be better at it, running the same direction as your opponent, make it difficult for those players who are trying to pressurise the catcher without giving that penalty away. I don't think you'll ever get rid of it.
Peru will play the ball here to Roby. That was Morgan Knowles, fires the pass to Richardson. Richardson fires Lomax. Lomax goes to Percival. Percival to Regan Grace. It seems to me that every time the Catalan Dragons concede a penalty, that St.Helens punish them, and they punish them again. I must say that was, but it looked harsh, the penalty decision, but it was given. And Regan Grace has capitalised with his 6th try of the season. 3 tries in his last 2. That's 4 tries in his last 3 now for Regan Grace.
Well, they're clinical and they'll make you pay. Vince DePaul just runs across the path of Mark Percival. The touch judge straight onto the field to Robert Hicks, awards the penalty, another set of 6. And what Saints do, they're nice and direct, even though they're going and playing with width. All the runners are playing and running as though they're on tram lines, creating space for the men outside. All the passes clinical, right on the button, and good hands from Percival to just send in Regan Grace.
Makinson over on that right side, Regan Grace over on the left. They're both being serviced by 2 wonderful centres.
Yeah, they look like they're going to be on the end of a 6th away defeat. They only won 3 away games in Super League last year. They won at Halifax and Hull KL in the qualifiers, then they beat Lee 26-10 at the Sports Village in the £1 million game. But here's Jody Broughton. Is it play on this?
Yes, that's a try.
Great response from the Catalan Dragons then. They get over with Jody Broughton. And he's inching towards that 100 in Super League now. Just on 99, but this is an important try.
Well, it's a wide pass from Zabtea. Danny Richardson feeds the second rower, Dominic Peru. He can't collect that ball, but look at this. Urgency at last from the Catalan Dragons. And
12 points behind. Rolling forward with John Wilkin. Comes up with a strong carry, picking Brusky out. Offloads the ball.
Matty Smith, he finds Richardson. This is Peru. Dominic Peru. In the end, Louis Anderson gets to him. Smith and Wilkin and Farge clattered after the ball went. Lomax, Percival down the line. Percival, Regan Grace over for his 2nd try of the match, and will probably wrap up the points now. Well and truly for the Saints, and the young supporters watching that young man go in for his 2nd try. And Justin Holbrook on the way to his 23rd win from this, his 32nd match in charge. Regan Grace with his 2nd try.
Well, dangerous. Nice ball from Theo Fives. Little turn-up play. Mark Percival, unselfish player. Goes straight at Tony Ziegler. Keeps him honest in defence. He knows that where his winger is in Regan Grace. Turn-up play out wide. Look at this. Comes off, puts all his weight on the inside foot.
Johnny Lomax in 2nd place, Zabtea bottom of the pile at the moment, but they've played well tonight, St. Helens, in patches. Not been at their brilliant best, but they've done enough. Ego gets the ball away. Lewis Tini, I think, has stretched in for one of the corner. Referee will give this, as he does. Consolation maybe for Lewis Tini and the Catalan Dragons. He made his debut here in a 46-28 defeat last July.
Well, the former Wigan winger will enjoy this. Too many Saints players crowded around the ball.